Hello everyone, Fudge 3004 here. Welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. In the last episode, we got this thing ready to go, and we put on a whole bunch of stuff. I have had to add more things to it to get the power up. It was going to take like 5 hours in game to try to recharge this. Not 5 hours in game, 5 hours of our time to recharge these batteries and stuff. And I'm just like, I don't have that long to wait. So I went ahead and I made some solar panels on here, and this is helping. And I did something else before I even did this, and that thing is I put on a connector on the side, which is always a good thing, and another connector over here, and I built some more of those wind turbines up there to help provide power that are channeled through here and in through here. Oh, excuse me, in through here. So I have all of this stuff now, and it's helping. It's making a difference. I don't know how big of a difference, but it is making a difference. Before I get ready to even go anywhere, I think the first thing that I'm going to do is actually get rid of this set of... No. Not the landing gear. There we go, the ladder. Get rid of that ladder right there, and then that way that isn't going to be a binder if I happen to take off and it doesn't want to go. I have had to use these to kind of scooch it over towards here because everything was all messed up. All of the, since this is not built on this grid as far as matching up exactly, because it doesn't have to be with the landing gears and all that, I don't have it matched up, and so trying to get all this stuff lined up was a royal pain. I finally got it. I had to use the hydrogens to get that to do that, but it actually works, so I'm actually quite pleased with that. I'm quite proud of that, to be honest. And now I have all this charging up. I have those working to get this charged up, and it's only like half an hour or so for this battery to be charged. The other one, it's like 2 hours still. It's going to be quite a while before it gets charged. And I also have the motor running here to try to get that charged up too. And I am just kind of running out of space for all of these things, but this is extra stuff because I'm planning on building a space station out there once we get up into space. And since it's getting to be in the middle of the day, these are going to charge up really good, and they'll be able to get us lots of energy. What I'm going to do is wait for a little bit, and then I'm going to head up into space. And I brought my ship over, as I said, because I can take off these and put on hydrogens and thrusters and, build things to go on here. Hopefully I have enough of that stuff because I need interior plates. I have a whopping ton of those. Motors, smalls, large. Anything that I can think of that I would need, I have a lot of those. So hopefully I'll be okay. If I have to build another hydrogen engine, I do. But I will see what happens. And let's go check our ice levels in here just to make sure that we're still doing okay. Well, we still have 35,000 in here. We're getting low, but it's at least, it's working. So what I may do is actually fly back and forth a few times, make sure all of these are filled up with ice, and then we will get ready to go, and we will go up into space. So I'll be back here in just a little bit. I just want to give you guys an update on what was going on and what I had to do and all of that stuff. It's kind of been a chore, but it's one of those chores that kind of has to be done to make things work. I'm going to continue working, getting ice in here as I just said, and I'll catch up to you guys, and we will see if we can hopefully get this going. It seems to move okay, so I think we'll be okay. Well, I have all of my oxygen generators full. This tank is filling up. It's about half full, and, well, I'm thinking I'm going to take a chance. Let's get in here. And let's go to number 5. Let's unlock that. Okay, let's go to number 1. Actually, let's go to number 3, 4. Let's unlock that. Let's go to number 1. And yes, okay, that can only go up. Let's go to number 2. And let's scooch away from here. Come on, you can do it. Pull away. Come on, you can do it. Okay, now we're going to go to number 1. Shut off number 2, and we're going to go. Maybe. Or we'll turn on both. I guess we'll go. So, I guess we are going out to space now, huh? Go and let that catch as much sun as possible. And we are going. It's taking all the power that we can muster, but it's going to have to do. Let's see what happens if we shut off these. Number 1. Our speed is ever... Well, it's staying about the same. That's good. So I think we'll actually be okay. We have our little ship with us, and we are going to go out to space. You can see a planet over there with their moon, and there's a planet way the frippy doodles over there with their moon, and our moon is, well, somewhere. I can't quite see our moon, but I know that it's somewhere around here. So as soon as we get to 40,000 meters out, I will see you guys. Hopefully we won't run into any asteroids. I gotta keep an eye on that. See you guys then. As I am coming out into space, I'm seeing an asteroid right there, right by our thruster there, disappearing behind our thruster. So that means there's another one right over there. Just hoping we don't run into any in front of us, because that would be super bad. But it looks like I think we're going to be okay. Gravity is quickly decreasing. That's good. Turn on our helmet because we're going to need it. Speed isn't as increasing or decreasing as fast as it could be because we're getting a higher orbit now. There's an asteroid right there. So this is something too that for those of you who want this game, oh wow, Mayday, okay. The more dense you have the asteroids, the more there are going to be and the closer that they will be. And that's always a good thing, because in some of my other single player games, they were actually very, very close to, you know, the planet. And I could see some of them in daylight, barely, but I could see them. I'm just hoping to find one that has uranium and maybe ice on it. And then we will see about doing some drilling and begin making our space station somewhere. I don't know where, but I'd like to make one. We're 26,000 meters up, so we're doing pretty good, I think. Have the dampeners turned off, so it's not going to slow us down. No point in those atmospheric being on, because now we have no atmosphere to speak of. Remember to use your Alt button to look around. Make sure you're going to be okay in all directions. Definitely getting there. Alright, we're about to break orbit, or break the gravity field. Here in just a couple of thousand meters more, and we will be free of gravity, and then we can go and do whatever we want, provided we have the energy and the hydrogen. And I think we're going to be okay there in both cases. I hope. If not, I guess I'm reloading it. Single player, you can do that. Of course, servers, everybody knows you can't do that. So, yeah, there's that. Okay, we are now free of gravity. Let's go ahead and hit our dampeners. Alright, now let's look around and let's see let's try those ones right up there, and let's just see what all they may have. Alright, let's land on here. We'll build the hydrogen thrusters on our little ship, and let's go see what this guy has. Let's press C to go down. Okay, there's silicon down on the middle left. A long ways to go till we land on this rock, don't we? Seems like it's a lot closer than it is, but it really isn't. Keep on pressing X when I mean to press C. Almost there. Okay, let's go and shut these guys off so we're not using any of that. And let's get out and let's see. I don't think we're going to have any more hydrogen or ice or anything. Turn you off. We're not getting much sun right now, but that's okay. I can always mark this with the GPS. Let's go GPS and let's mark this area. New from current position. And let's just say this guy's ship. Okay, this ship is now marked. Let's let's take off these atmospherics, and then we'll build the hydrogens on here and everything else that we need, and I will return to you guys here in just a few minutes. Alright, so I got all of the hydrogen thrusters on my little ship here. I'm going to grab some ice and make sure that the oxygen generator is nice and full. Grab as much as I can. Hopefully I'll be able to find some more. Now, without mods and stuff, you cannot actually access like any of the conveyors, and so I'm having a hard time getting into here because I'm used to those, and so I'm just gonna have to kind of do it a little bit different way. Alright, that's as full as that's going to get. Now, the sun is going to start charging this thing eventually, but it's going to be a little bit before it actually starts, and so I'm just going to let this sit here. I do have it marked. You can see right there it says spaceship because the engine is running, and right now what I'm actually going to do is just go and shut that off. That way I'm not wasting a lot of energy. And now I have this marked as ship, so I know where this thing is, because trying to find this again is going to be a pain if I don't. Alright, let's do this. Let's go to V. Let's turn these guys on. And let's unlock this. Now, let's slowly and carefully try to see if we can actually get out of here. Now, you're going to see red stuff, red writing and stuff all around. But that's just... I don't know what that is. I think it's other things that are needing help or whatever. Other entities, you might say. Alright, now it looks like there is silicon over here, if I remember right. Okay, that is silicon. I'm gonna go looking around this asteroid. I can't drill yet, but I can at least kind of, look around, see what all I can find here, and hopefully there'll be some good stuff. That's my hope. Okay, looks like nickel right there. That's good. Now this, ore detector isn't going to detect things very far, but it can do a decent job. That could also be silver. Okay, that's nickel. That's what I thought. I'm probably going to have to put a lights or a set of lights on here or something at some point in time just to try to, see where I'm going. But in the meantime, I'm going to do some exploring here. I hope to find things that I need. That looks like that might be uranium right there, as a matter of fact. But let's, I don't know if that is or not. Let's go in for a little bit closer look. I don't think it is, but it's not showing anything, so it probably is not. But there is silicon and nickel here for sure, and hopefully there'll be a lot of other stuff. So all I'm seeing around here is just nickel and silicon. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and make a GPS for this area. Let's go new from current position, and I'm going to go to asteroid 1. Then I'm going to come down here, highlight this. Let's do Ni and Si. Silicon and nickel. Nickel and silicon, whatever. So those are the only things I'm finding here. Let's try to head over to another set of asteroids and see what we can find. Now, I have to be really, really careful in areas like this because if I die, it's a long trip out here. It's going to be a mighty long walk. So I do have to be so very, very careful. As long as I know where my ship is, I am A-OK. I've explored all of these around here. There's our moon. There it is. Yay. Hi, moon. How are you? All right. Let's go to some other near ones if we can. How about we try this one right over here? Gotta be careful not to, whack my ship on anything either. I don't have a lot of resources on me to build it again, so yeah, that's one of the bad things, at least until I can start building another ship. And I'm going to build a base, as I said, because I really do want to and I need to if I'm going to survive out here. Let me go see if I can land on this, and I'll explore this one. Actually, I think this is part of the set that I already did. Those ones look like they might be pretty good. I don't think they're all that far away. Let's go explore those. I'm going to head over to those, turn off the dampeners, and just let me cruise right over there. To give you an idea of how big some of these asteroids are, I have zoomed quite a ways out, and my ship is just so darn tiny compared to some of these asteroids that are here. Ooh, good ice. Okay, so this one has ice. But yeah, some of these asteroids are pretty ginormous, and most of them are ginormous. Let's stick around at this one, do some searching. If I find anything that might be of something that I really want, I will let you guys know. And until then, I'll try not to get myself lost. We will see you here in just a quick minute. These ones are just ice, so again, I'm going to do the same thing. Let's go to GPS, new, and let's do asteroid 2. Let's do H2O. Okay, so this is all just ice. Besides the rock, obviously. And let's go and find another one. I didn't go to those ones over there. I chose for some closer ones, but I'm going to have to kind of just see where I can go, what I can do. Do have to keep in mind not to lose my ship or anything because that would be really bad. Okay, so my ship should be Somewhere around here. I know I had him marked, and I'm not too worried about losing him. I just want him there. He is over there. Okay. Just need to make sure. See, these things are a long ways away. They don't look like they're a long ways away, but in all actuality, they are quite a long ways away. Alright, let's go ahead and head to these, I guess. I am going to head to these, and hopefully I'll be there in just a little bit. And we'll see if these guys may have something that we actually do need, and hopefully they do. Made it over to the other asteroid now, the one that I was going to go to originally when I was doing that exploring. Let's go and see what is around here. I'm hoping good stuff. I keep on saying that. I find good stuff, yes, but looking for uranium, and I'm also looking for platinum. Those are the main two things that I want, because we can make good energy from the uranium once we can build like a refinery, but we need to make sure we can find the uranium first. There's no point in setting up a base somewhere and having to go, 50, 60 kilometers just to try to find uranium. If we can actually get somewhat close to it, that would be the best. So let's come in here and see what all we can find. There's a bunch of maydays going on. I don't know what that's all about, but they pop up here and there and everywhere, and I just don't know what that's all about, because I haven't really delved much into the new version of the game much, and yeah, we're just going to have to see what happens. Just ice and nickel at this one. I'm not going to get too worried about marking it just because it is ice and nickel. I already have ice and nickel at other places. I don't see a need to do a lot more. And I guess that means that I'm going to another one. Okay, I've already been there. And my ship is over there somewhere. Let's come over here to this one. Let's see if this one holds anything good for us. Look what I found. Yay, uranium. Pretty good sized chunk too. Probably move our big ship over to here. I just want to see what all else is here. There's a mining carriage over there a ways. I know he's still a long ways away, but he's still around here. Let's get this guy done out of here. And let's go and explore this one. And let's see. Looks like there may be some more maybe up in here or something. So if there is, that would be good too. Not seeing anything that's marked as that. Oh, wait, what was that? Iron? Now, all of these anymore have, like, all of the stuff in them like they used to. So that's something that I'm going to have to kind of be wary of. And if any of you are playing this, be wary of that too. I finally made it out to space, though, and that's, that's good. I like being on the planet, but I also like being out in space. Okay, there's iron. And there's uranium right back here somewhere. Uranium. Okay, it's probably out over here. Let's go circle around this way. And there's a little bit of uranium there. That's good. Now, platinum I'd like to, because that's something that we do need if we're going to make the ion thrusters, which won't use any of the ice and all of that that we need for our base. So we're going to need a lot of ice to keep ourselves going. Good. That's more iron. And the iron we can get from the rocks, I know, but just pure iron is awesome too, because then we don't have to worry about, getting just a tiny little bit from the rocks. We can get a lot of it. Oh, nice. And more uranium, a big old chunk of uranium. Alright, so we did find uranium. That's good. That means we're going to be moving over here, and I'm going to be working on that. Let me find my chip. He's over here. I don't think there's anything in there, but there is a nice spot right here. Look at that. There's another chunk right in there too. Alright, so this rock contains a lot of uranium. That is so good. That's going to be a lot of energy for us, and we really do need that. Let's move our big ship over here. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just fly to it. I'll get myself energized here, and I'll come over to this ship. Everything's nice and full. And then I'm going to go to my ship, and I'm going to bring it back to over here. Before I just go flying off, let's do something. Let's first get out. Let's go to G, progression, and let's see if we actually do have reactors open. Because if we don't, we have to figure out a way to get them open, which will be building stuff. So, come here, reactors. Where are you at? Good, we do have the reactors open. Okay, reactor components. I don't know what all that's going to entail, so we're going to have to build an assembler and everything else. Alright, where is it? It's over there. I'm going to go over there. Hopefully without dying, because if I die, it's a long walk back out. And I'll bring my ship over to here, and we'll start setting up camp over here. I think that's actually a good idea. We'll start building a base, and probably in the next episode. I just want to get everything over here, see if we can build a reactor. But we're going to have an assembler, which means I'm going to set up a pad to put all that stuff on, and an engine and everything else. So we'll need ice. We'll have to put drills on that little driller. Maybe even make a driller or something, and later on, of course, and see if we can get that done. Alright. Almost to my ship. Let's kind of try to get here somewhat safely, I hope. That's my point. Silicon would be nice and everything else. I just have to be really, really careful that I don't biff it or something. Alright. I'm back to my ship. It didn't take too long, a few short seconds, maybe a half a minute. At 100 meters a second, that goes by really fast. F. Let's go ahead and go to number 3 and number 2 and then number 4. Okay, now what I'm going to do is find... Almost broke stuff. My beak... Come on, there you go. My beacon is... Asteroid 2. Where's my beacon? My beacon is around here somewhere. No, it's not over there. That's... I gotta go find my little ship again. No, I wasn't too far away from it, so I'm thinking it's probably somewhere over there. Let's go ahead and see. Kind of had a scary moment. I couldn't figure out where my ship was, mainly because I forgot to turn this to 50,000 meters, not 5,000 meters like it is defaulting to. And then I had another little scary moment too, well, because you see my ship, wherever the heck I parked it again, because I'm out of power. and, well, almost. And my hydrogen was blinking, and it was just not a very good time. So what I'm about to do is again mark this, but I'm going to be using this ship for a lot of parts, and that's always good. So let me go to I, and let's mark this guy. Now we're going to mark this as ship, which means I need to delete this one, and then new from current position. And let's do big ship. And something that I didn't do too is mark the uranium. And that's not a good thing because, like I said, I almost couldn't make it back because I didn't know where it was and everything was a fiasco and all of that. But at least we did make it here. Now we can start getting a base built somehow, and that's gonna be good. Alright, now I just need to figure out what I'm gonna be doing here, and I need to get all this stuff figured out. I need to build engine and power and everything else, but that's gonna be a problem right now because what I'm about to do is essentially get some solar panels or something and move everything to, like, I don't know, a side where the sun is at or something, because that's what I'm going to need. So if I can build something over here or even up on here, then I should have enough sun to be able to get things going, but I'm going to have to move fast. So for right now, I think that's all I'm going to do. We will work on building the space station in the next episode, but at least we found the uranium. Now, to build a small reactor, that's not going to be super huge, but we got to refine it, and that's going to take a lot of power. So I'm about to build an engine and battery and get it charged up and yada yada yada. I do have enough ice to do that, and I do know where ice is, and that's a good thing. And then we will continue this. So my ship is, oh, my God, it was like 6 kilometers away, and this is only like 5 kilometers in detection radius. And so I did change that, and now I just need to figure out. So there's lots of uranium around here, and I'm really good. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it, and all of that stuff. Once we get the reactor going, it's not going to be that big of a deal. It is just getting it going and getting that stuff mined. This right over here actually might not be a really bad place either to begin doing that. That would be really good because there's uranium right here, and this is one of the best things. There's quite a bit here. We can mine this out. Looks like it's pretty deep. There's some more in here, and this area really doesn't look too bad to build on. It's not super flat, but it's not like super wonky either. I could build a nice little base on here, and then we can get all of that stuff going. So thank you guys for joining me here. I am Defledge 3004. This is Space Engineers, and where's all my stuff? It's around here somewhere. I keep losing everything. But I do appreciate you guys and your support. Welcome to the new subscribers. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos that I am making for everybody. This has been a really fun experience. I'm enjoying it, and I want to keep on doing this for you guys because you guys are awesome. You guys make this thing rock. And just welcome to everybody. Thank you for all the views and comments and everything else. You guys have a great day. We will see you guys next time. Our base will be coming along. I'm going to be working on that, and then we will do a lot more stuff. We'll see you guys then. Have a great day. Bye-bye.